Good morning everybody, welcome to the Strawberry Moon. My name's Lulu and I'm bringing you some love, joy and positivity with our Reborn family. First of all, I really want to apologise. I haven't been able to be here much at all lately. It's a combination of life happening for Rhea and for me. She hasn't been well, I haven't been well. It's been pretty bloody awful, excuse my language. Yeah, I'm still not right, but all I can say is I will get here when I can. Rhea's better now, but yeah, thank goodness. It's just, being ill in the summer is no joke because it's so hot and the heat makes you feel worse, especially when you don't sleep. But there, we'll just do what we can, and when you have new babies, it makes things even feel better and cheers you up no end. I've got someone new to show you today. To give you a clue, before I tell you this little one's backstory, the baby is by DaVault from Behind the Closet Art Dolls, and I'm so pleased to have a baby by Jamie because she's a lovely lady and she does absolutely wonderful work. I don't buy babies from the US usually, but I'm very glad to have this one and to be one of the band of people that buy work from her, because her work really is totally top-notch, as you shall see. The baby, to give you a clue if you know your kits, is Babette by McRory. So when I take off this blanket, you might have a clue as to what you will see, but it might not be what you're expecting. So let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, a girl was born to a wealthy family who lived in London. The family were socialites, very rich, very successful business people, and they wanted their girl, Samara, to be beautiful and graceful and to have a good education and go to college and get married and have a successful career, and they had all her life planned out for her. Now, Samara was beautiful and graceful, but she totally was not interested in getting an education. She was not interested in going to college or getting married or doing any of the things that they wanted her to do, because she was beautiful and wild. She was very interested in magic, and she knew that somewhere deep inside her she had magic in her. She just always knew it. And there was another thing that she really loved. She loved nature, and she particularly loved elephants. She loved to hear and read and find out all about real elephants, but she also loved kitschy elephants. She loved cuddly elephants. She loved those kind of China elephants and cloisonné elephants and jeweled elephants and any kind of elephant she could get her hands on. In her bedroom at home, she had hundreds and hundreds of elephants of every kind on every surface. Now, her parents tried to get her to knuckle under and conform, but she absolutely wouldn't. And as she got older, the magic inside her got stronger, and she began to make strange things happen. And she began to find out that there was something very odd about her and she could make things happen. And as she got older, there was another thing that she liked, as well as elephants and magic, and that was boys. And when she was about 16, this got her into a bit of trouble. So she decided that rather than stay and face her parents' wrath, she would run away. She ran away to the rural southwest of England, to a county called Cornwall. If you're English, you'd know this, but I'm just saying it for the people who live overseas who watch me. And she ran away to her uncle who had a farm, and he gave her a cottage and food in exchange for working on the farm until the baby was born. And in due time, a baby was born, and it was a beautiful baby girl, and she named her EllyBett. And while she was working on the farm, and she would collect wild food for herself and her baby, and she would then also practice her spell work. Now one day, and I promise I am coming to the point, EllyBett was in her cradle, and Samara had one of her favourite beautiful pink and purple china elephants on the table, and she was trying to make it dance with one of her spells. And the spell, unfortunately, ricocheted. It went wrong, it bounced off the edge of the table and ricocheted into the cradle. And Samara was pretty absolutely devastated because she thought she'd killed the baby. And when she turned around, she hadn't killed the baby. What she saw was this.
Aww! Oh, what a little cutie!
This. Tell us what you can see, Rhea, for those who can't see.
I can see lovely, not too big, but big pink ears. A lovely trunk, slightly bent at the end. It's pretty purple around her eyes, and I love that soft spot. Is it fur on her forehead?
Yeah.
And she's got the cutest little feetsies.
Look at her hair.
That hair looks so soft and white.
It's really silky.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Isn't she gorgeous?
I love her little feet.
Yeah.
Her little feet are so cute with the little purple toenails.
Look at her little hands.
Oh,
And she's all pink and purple, isn't she?
she is. With little white dots like around the eyes and by her nails. Oh.
And she's got little flowers on her ears, Jamie said. Can you see?
Oh yeah, just down on the lobe, yeah.
Where an earring would be.
Oh, she's so cute.
So, to end Samara's story, I'm afraid it's rather a sad ending. Otherwise, EllyBett wouldn't be here with me. Samara was absolutely horrified at what she'd done to her baby, but she loved her all the same, and she kept on raising her. She would only go out at night to collect food for herself and to do the work that her uncle wanted her to do on the farm. And one night when she was out gathering food, a tree fell on her, and nobody found her until it was too late. So poor little EllyBett was taken off to Far Home, which in my stories is where magical creatures go. Now, she could have been, EllyBett could have gone to Love Home, where animal hybrids go, but because she's her mother's daughter and she has magic in her, she was taken to Far Home, and eventually she was sent to me to be looked after. So that's why I have her. And I'm so lucky to have her. She's so beautiful. So when I heard about this kit coming back to the real world, that is EllyBett's backstory. When I heard about this kit, I could have gone one of two ways. I could have gone realistic elephant baby. Now, elephants are gorgeous, but I don't really like that kind of grey elephanty look. So I thought I'd rather do something pretty with her and make her a kind of fantasy elephant. And so I thought of why this might happen. And that's the story I invented. Look at the way her hair comes over her ears. Isn't that just gorgeous? And look at the way it's wavy here. Can you see that?
I wish my hair would look that nice sometimes.
And the amazing thing is, I mean, I've seen mohair that, as long as this, Tommy has mohair, as long as this, and it knots to pieces. But this mohair is such good quality that it just doesn't tangle. It's always tidy. I just can't get over it. And it's so smooth and so gorgeous. And can you tell me about this beautiful dress?
Well, the sleeves and across like the waist area is like a gorgeous white fluff. It's really pretty. The bow is pale pink, and then on the chest it's like a cream, but it's smothered in big red flowers with green leaves, and same along the bottom with the lace.
It's absolutely beautiful. And this dress was handmade for EllyBett by Jamie. And she's got a matching head bow, which is really, really beautiful. So this is my EllyBett, and she is Melissa McRory's Babette. Come here, my darling girl, and have cuddles. It was absolutely infuriating because she came quite a while ago in pieces, I wanted to put her together myself because I wanted to have her feeling and weighted as I wanted her to feel and be weighted. So I asked Jamie if I could assemble her. Oh, let me show you something. Turn over this way, my precious.
Oh, she's got a tail.
She's got a little tail. She's got a little tail, don't you? Yes. She's got a little tail, yes. She's so big. I couldn't get over because her limbs look small, you know, and I thought she was going to be a dainty little thing. And then I thought that head's huge for the size of the rest of her. And then I got her body, and it had to have 3 weights because it was so big, wasn't it? Yes, it was. It was huge compared to the rest of you. Yes, it was. So Mummy had to put 3 weights in you, didn't she? Yeah, she made 2 and she had to make another one. Because my weights, when I'm doing my own dolls, I use shot weights. I don't use beads for the body weights. Obviously, I weight the limbs with beads. But I use shot weights for my dolls because I like heavy babies. So I think she must weigh at least 8 pounds. I don't know yet. We'll get the baby scales out afterwards and see what she weighs. But yeah, I had to make 3 weights because she wasn't balancing properly. So yeah, she's a big girl, aren't you? She's a chub monster. You're a little chub monster, aren't you? Oh, she's my precious girl. So yes, it was ages because I was waiting for an order of beads to come from Tinkerbell. And it was being held up because I'd ordered a new body for Laverne. And I'd ordered brown because Laverne's dark-skinned, you know. And Laverne's my Apple Valley toddler, which I'm hoping to sell eventually. And I'd ordered a brown body for her. The cloth hadn't come in and they were waiting for it to come in. So they didn't send the beads until the body was ready. And I was waiting and waiting. I couldn't put it together until I had some more beads, could I? Didn't have any beads. So finally on Monday, the whole order came and I was able to put it together. And you know, it was funny because I was feeling absolutely dreadful and I was not in the mood to be putting any babies together, but I got my stuff out and I did her, and it just gave me such a boost to finally be able to hold her at long last. So it was absolutely wonderful, and she's just so beautiful, and I'm so grateful to Jamie to have her at long last. Yeah. And I've ordered a fairy from Jamie. I've ordered Audrey Sturter's Elwyn, and that's going to be wonderful. It'll take a while because she's got to get the kit from the Netherlands, and you know how slow everything is with lockdown and everything. But I know she's going to be glorious when I do get her, so that's something else to look forward to. So I shall stop rambling and I shall love you and leave you. I'm hoping to be back on Friday if something else doesn't go pear-shaped. So I know I owe at least 2 of you emails. Please hold me excused. It's like trying to get my hands through treacle to type at the moment. I will write to you as soon as I possibly can, and I'm thinking about you. You know who you are. Take care of yourselves in the meantime and enjoy your babies. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and let's be good to each other. Beautiful girl. Lovely trunk. Bye-bye.